Hello and welcome to my presentation on digital twins. I am Thomas Green. Now, a digital twin is like a digital copy of a physical object, but it's much more dynamic than just like a copy. It's something that you can move, something that you can expand, take a look into further, change the dynamic, change the physical nature of it to suit a need. And essentially, it's something that allows for more optimal testing of performance. And it's a much more cost-effective way to produce real world tests other than relying on just probability based technology. It's something that you can put through specific testings and like stress tests to really get a handle on the bearings of it. Few examples of digital twins we have here are aircraft engines, healthcare, and virtual prototyping. Now, I see we have the company Rolls-Royce. Yes, the same car company also makes aircraft engines. And they're actually able to use digital twins to recreate a precise virtual copy of the real-world product. Then they're able to install onboard sensors and satellite connectivity onto the physical engine to collect data, which is continuously fed back to its digital twin in real time. The twin then operates in the virtual world as the physical engine would on wing and will determine how the engine is operating and predict when it may need maintenance. Then, on the healthcare side of things, we have the Living Heart Project. The Living Heart Project allows doctors to recreate a patient's heart, allowing them to test new devices and drug treatments. These studies allow for faster approval and quicker access to safe, effective, and ethical new treatments for heart disease. I don't know if this might be a thing, but it might actually get us away from clinical trials because we're able to just test everything that we need to on that virtual heart to see exactly how that would react instead of using that on a living human being. And then here we have virtual prototyping, which can go from a litany of different things through storefronts and auto industry, which is going to be more of what I'm going to focus on here because it does save money and time in the auto industry from just different designs of the front end of a vehicle for aerodynamics. They're able to just, put in the information and the data I'm sure they've collected from just millions of miles of driving and put that into a virtual world to see how different types of just designs will go and cut through the air, how it will react, and just how it works in that option. It also helps with the safety protocols of the vehicles here, like when they do crash testing, it's no longer having to use physical vehicle to run and hit into walls, but able to do that in a digital setting to save money on just the vehicles themselves. I mean, no more crash dummies, but definitely in much a safer environment, not, creating any strife for anybody. Here we have some common misconceptions on digital twins. I would say more digital copies, like a static 3D model, something that you can take a look at, probably even spin around, take a look into, but there's no way of making changes. It is a model of a stagnant point in time of that object. Yes, helpful for many various different ways, but unable to predict how it may break down, unable to show what it can do and how it would fare, just able to show what it is, but not what it could be. Then you have a generic digital copy, which honestly is self-explanatory, like a Word document or an email, just a copy of information. Yes, also something very handy to have, but it is not predicting anything, not changing, not doing anything, just a stagnant, essentially digital piece of paper. And lastly, on here, but not least, we have VR gaming, which is very intuitive, something that can be used to help and just, have a lot of different features, but it would not be considered a digital twin. It's not a simulation of the real world. It's not something that can predict. It's a video game. It's for fun, which video games can be used for real world products. I mean, there are plenty of car racing games that are simulations that act as a vehicle would act in the real world. But the real world itself is probably not moving as it would, well, for lack of redundancy, in the real world, which is why VR gaming wouldn't be a digital twin. I'm sure there are some games. I'm trying to find the right words here, but some programs that could work more as a digital twin, but I don't think VR gaming is there yet. And we have my citations here. But that is just my presentation on digital twins. I just want to thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.